In order for you to know where you want to go, you got to have a vision. Without a vision and a plan, you're just stuck in the water trying to figure out which direction you're going to go next. Will you panic? Will you give up? What exactly is it that you're going to do when you don't have a plan to get to where you're trying to go? And that was something that we heard many of the coaches talk about during SWAC Media Day, was their vision, them being visionaries as far as what it is that they're looking to do with their teams, getting them prepared, or better yet, looking at what they've done thus far to get their teams prepared to get ready and compete in the 2025 football season. But there's one individual that stood out amongst everyone that I don't think people are really paying close attention to. And we're going to talk about who that individual is right after this. You know, it's your favorite coach back at it again. 10 toes down, about to tell you how it all went down. This is Tomorrow Sports Network with your host, Coach Walker. If you're new to the channel, please like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can get all upcoming videos. For all my leaders out there, welcome back. Y'all know the drill. Y'all know the routine. If you haven't done so already, please like, comment, share these videos, and tap in and free to tell them to come on up with positive vibes. We just sit down and talk about HBCU sports. And don't forget, you can follow us on all social media platforms. The links are listed down below in the description. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump on in this thing. And guys, I got to be totally real with you. Your coach, your favorite coach is a little tongue twisted over here right now. I'm trying to get it together, but you know what? Now it's time to get serious as far as the direction that we're going to go with this thing, because I got to be real. Having a vision as far as the direction that you're looking to go, it's kind of like I said before in the previous show. He who fails to plan, plans to fail. And when you see things change in the manner in which they have, you know, as far as resources and things of that nature, you got to find a means or find a way to make something happen. And that's what Dr. McClellan did with the announcement that he made during the SWAC Media Day. And that's something that this young man decided to do with a group of Jackson State alumnus that decided to say, you know what, let's step outside the box and do something different that no one is even considering doing. They don't even have the mind. They don't have the plan. They don't have the foundation that's already been put in place for us to move things in the direction that they need to move. Because remember, there's a lot of us out here that are sitting down talking, you know, entertaining you guys with these microphones and these cameras, giving you insight and giving you information as far as things that, you know, people are looking to do and stuff that they're looking to accomplish. And a lot of people are saying, you know what, I want to be a part of that, especially when it's something positive and you see it going in a direction that's going to be beneficial for others. So many times we find a way to try to cut one another down to make it look like it's something other than what it really is. And when I looked at this group here, after I heard the conversations that were going on, I sat there scratching my head and said, you know what? They're absolutely correct. And looking at how the resources have changed as far as with college football, just college sports in general, especially when it comes to FCS, Division I, HBCU programs. We're like the last on the totem pole to get the financial means that we need for us to continue to get out here and keep competing against these big time schools. Because it seems like they're a little shook when we get a couple of athletes that can come in there and, you know, give it to them in the manner in which we do. I mean, we've seen some of these HBCU programs in the SWAC as well as the MEAC. They beat some of these Power 5 FBS programs in the NCAA tournament. I mean, they don't want that smoke. If we even get close in a game against a Power 5, a Group of 5 or NCAA team in football, you know they're going to start blowing that whistle like crazy. But the thing is, when you see change that's going on within your program and you're trying to understand how can you stop or how can you be that vessel that can help prevent some of the changes that's going on to make sure you keep your program afloat, you find a way to do something about it. A lot of times we sit back and say, you know what, man, I would love to get out here and do this, that, and the third. Man, if I had the resource to do this and this and this, I would do it. And then we'll let time pass by and we'll totally forget that one thing it is that we were considering doing, because guess what? We had no plan. We had nothing written down. Well, this young man here, I call him Mr. Clark. Yeah, I call him Mr. Clark. And I ain't talking about Mr. Clark from Lean On Me neither. But he kind of reminded me of Mr. Clark, boy, because when he gets to roaring with that voice, boy, when he's giving you that message, he gets you to understand exactly where he's coming from. Because you know what? He makes you sit up. He makes you sit up erect. Like, wait a minute, what did he just say? Did he just say that? Man, I like the message that this man is giving here. I want to be a part of that. This is something I want to be a part of because I see the direction in which they're going. You know, they say, you know, there's some people out there that feel like, you know, Jackson State is a little delusional as far as some of the things that, you know, that they say and feel and think. And I'm gonna be real with you. It's nothing wrong with being a little bit, you know, out of sorts, so to speak, when it comes to your HBCU. Because ain't nobody gonna love your HBCU like you. Hear me again. Ain't nobody out there gonna love your HBCU like you. And when you don't take too kind of folks wanting to, you know, poo-poo in the yard and walk away like, that ain't mine. No, that's bad business. That's bad business. And in this instance, Mr. Clark saw something 3 years ago. He said, you know what? I got to make a change. I got to make a difference. I got to do something that's going to be life-altering for a lot of individuals, for a lot of athletes. We got to find a way to make sure that Jackson State, which there was a lot of people out there in these daggone chats. But social media, boy, social media crazy, boy, because social media, boy, you get behind that keyboard and say some slick stuff to somebody, boy, and guess what? They'll never see your face. But you know one thing I understand, that the bots are going to say what they want to say, so you let them say what they got to say, you keep pushing. And that's what him and his group, his team has decided that they were going to do. KC 1400 Media. When I heard that name echoed by athletic director Ashley Robinson, as well as head coach T.C. Taylor, I understood this young man and his team is making a difference at Jackson State University. Now, if you haven't sat down and listened to his show, you know, to get more information about what he's doing, and you are a lover of HBCU sports, make sure you go over there and check out KC 1400 over on YouTube. They put on a phenomenal show Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. They're giving some daggone great insight as far as things that's going on with Jackson State. If you are a Jackson State fan, get your tail over there and make sure you tune in, tap in, tell a friend that you want to get over there with them to continue to help move in their football program in the direction that it needs to go. Not only the football, let me take that back. Not only the football program, we're going to say the sports program for Jackson State. They're moving that thing in a direction that a lot of folks is not paying close attention to. There's been some rumblings where some folks are now starting to see like, dang, wait a minute. These cats over here doing something that, you know, that we should have been doing this a while back, but nobody was keying in on that. Nobody was keying in on that. See, sometimes it's like, Mr. Clark, if you're listening, don't get upset with me because I got to use this. This is something biblical that hit me. And I kind of want to say this just for, I'm going to use this just for you. I'm going to say this right now. Because I know you're a spiritual man. I know everybody that's within your group, all of you guys are spiritual. And I'm pretty sure you can understand the story I'm about to talk about. I'm just going to briefly mention it. The story of Lot's wife. If you know about the story of Lot's wife, hey, you leave it down in the comments. Let me know, hey, coach, I feel you with that. Because when it was told to go up the mountain and don't look back, if you look back, you're going to turn into stone. You're going to turn into salt, or you're going to turn into sand. And Lot was told to get his family, get them out, get them out, get up the hill, get up the mountain, get up out of there. Son-in-laws, they thought it was a joke. They wasn't leaving. He got his daughters as well as his wife. They get to booking it up the hill. The wife decides, you know, they get halfway up. Oh, I'm going to turn around and look back. Guess what happened? You guessed it. Lot and his daughters, they kept moving. They were safe. Sometimes you have to follow the commands. You have to follow the vision. You have to follow the word that's being given to you. Because when you got that angel tapping you on your shoulder, say, hey, listen, I'm your guardian angel. I'm going to move you in the direction that you need to move. And they're pressing you, and they're getting you to go to different places, you know, getting you to go into these different spots, to get into these different individuals' orbits so that you can give them your message as far as what it is that you're looking to do. And this young man, as well as his group, have been able to partner with some people that have allowed them to get out here and do some phenomenal things for those athletes over there at Jackson State University. So if you have not checked out their website, kcmedia.org. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put it up here so that you see them screenshot it. Mr. Clark, don't get upset with me about this. I'm just going to go ahead and screenshot it because, like I said, this man here, along with his team, has feverishly worked their tails off to make sure that they got everything in place so that they can continue to keep moving their programs forward. And that's what it's about. Because when no one else is going to do it for you, sometimes you are the one. You may not want to be the one. And it's staring you in your face saying, guess what? Excuse me, I'm going to say it the way I got to say it. The only way coach know how to say it, especially when I got that whistle in my mouth. Get off your ass and move. Get off your ass and move. If you have not gotten your daggone season tickets, what you waiting on? Go get them tickets to support your daggone program. Because guess what? These folks is out here working their tails off for y'all to make sure things continue to keep moving in the direction that they need to move. I know people are starting to get themselves together now and starting to want to move. But you know what? The biggest difference between what Mr. Clark is doing and what many others aren't doing is they're putting it out there for you to know what's going on. They're not hiding it from you. They're letting you know, hey, listen, this is a space for Jackson State. If you want to be a part of it, come on in here and get some of this. Come on and move. Hey, help us move this daggone cart down the road because it can't move by itself. We're pushing. We need some more sweat equity to get behind us to continue to keep moving this thing forward. And that's what they're doing. But again, when you hear your athletic director and your head football coach speak glowingly about you and what you and your team have been able to do, I gotta salute you, brother. I gotta salute you. So again, if you have not tapped in with KC 1400 Media Group, y'all make sure y'all get into this. Get in that thing. Here's the website right here. It's friendsofkc1400.org. Go check that out. friendsofkc1400.org. Make sure you tune in, tap in, tell a friend to get their behinds on over there and get on in. Because trust you me, we all going to find out real quick just how bad these folks want to give financial gains to FCS Division 1A, Division 2A HBCU programs. I'm just calling the way I see it. And when I see, when I sit and watch what these guys are doing, all I can do is say salute to you. Keep moving forward. Coach sitting over here, I'm watching in the weeds. I might not say much. Sometimes I might jump in the chat, laugh, joke, kiki, ha-ha here and there. Especially when I see something crazy somebody said, especially in the chat. But salute to you guys. And I just wanted to give you all your flowers because you deserve them. You deserve them. It's sad we don't give one another our flowers when we should. And I wanted to give you yours now. So guys, Coach gonna go ahead and get up on out this thing, but I had to go ahead and tap on there. I had to tell it. I had to go ahead and tell it. But guys, salute the KC 1400 group and the team itself. You got to have a team. So everybody understand that. There's no iron team. There's no iron team. And they got a team over there that's working like a well-oiled machine. And they're making it happen. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and get up on out this thing. But until next time, be the one and lead. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with giving somebody their flowers, dog. Ain't nothing wrong with giving somebody their flowers. Salute, brother. Salute brothers and sisters over there for what y'all doing. Salute to you.